Today I'm going to show you a last resort trick to removing your stuck harmonic balancer bolt. So you can either use an impact, and if your impact is too bulky or your impact doesn't work, then you can use the age-old trick and just use a starter to your benefit. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Now this is a trick right here you can use. So if you get an 18mm socket and a breaker bar and you put it on here and you set it to the right side and use a ground, so it has to be basically on the ground to where it, can't really turn too much, and make sure it's behind this bar as well so that this breaker bar don't flop around. So the trick is, when you have it set, you have someone bump the ignition, just turn the key and try to start it, but just really quickly, and shut it back off. You don't want it to actually start. You're going to bump the starter, and what it's going to do is it's going to spin the crank with the bolt, and once the breaker bar reaches this limit down here, that bolt will basically be forced to break free. So that's a real old school trick right there to use to break this crank bolt. Now just be careful with this, because you can damage something else, especially if you don't put this breaker bar correctly and it flops around and hits something if you start the vehicle. So make sure you do not start the vehicle at all. Just bump the starter and turn the key quickly back to the off position, just to make sure the vehicle doesn't start. But of course, the best and safest way to do this is to just use a battery impact or an air impact if you can get one in here. That's going to be the safest and best way to get this bolt out.